Good evening, campers, and welcome back to Surviving Mars. I'm Commander Exorcist, and this is the ongoing saga of Bristol Colony. And when we last left, we had just solved a serious polymers issue. So we just got past that, and here we are trying to continue to modernize our power system. That is kind of our next step. I'm going to slowly whittle away at these fans over here that are running things, and we're also building some new amenities up here in the Overlook Dome. And gravity engineering is done. Gravity engineering is a huge win. Huge win for us. That is the capacity to build our mega dome. So let's take a look real quick and see what that looks like. The mega dome, which is going to sit right here in the middle of this, whatever this is, this really cool looking thing. And it'll be at a vista, and it'll be at a research site. So that's going to give us a boost to our happiness. It's also going to give us a boost to our research by 15%. And so what we'll be doing is we'll be building the dome, but we'll be building a tunnel system. So we'll be doing the same thing that we've been doing recently with the new tunnel systems. So we'll be building that over here. But oh my God, that is way exciting. Glad to finally have that technology done. The biggest thing we got to do now is build up the resources. It's a lot of polymers that we need for that particular build. So we're having some issues with getting people to actually work in the polymers factory. Not sure why, but that's kind of what we're dealing with. We've got our next rocket here, getting ready to go. And so we have a heavy polymer demand at this point. Except the generators here. We don't need someone close this one.
Funding received.
There's 750 million. And we'll be sending another cool 750 to back to Earth once we get that rocket filled up. Thanks everybody for watching and sticking with us for this ongoing adventure here on Mars. It's been many hours, almost 25 hours at this point. It's hard to tell since I broke it down into 30-minute episodes, but if you enjoy kind of chill playthroughs of games like this, then this is your channel. Give me a like and subscribe and all the fun YouTube stuff. We're going to continue on with Bristol Colony. No designated end in sight. All right, we've got our our low G amusement park. Let's make sure all of our stuff up here is set to the highest priority. Okay. And I think it is. Excellent. Wow, our rocket is ready to take off. Farewell, friend. There it goes. Taking another 750 million in payout back to our home world, which I guess that's not really the appropriate term since Mars is our home these days. So let's go ahead and do a little bit of renovation here. So we're going to run some cable and create a closed loop here so that we can start dismantling some of these fans. We'll take this one down and this one down. Split power grids. Oh, well, it'll only be a few seconds, I guess. There we go. Getting some of our stuff built up. That'll allow us to continue tearing down fans and building more generators. And so we're going to start decentralizing some of our power supplies.
Sector scanned.
So I want to put one here. So we're going to spread out our generators a little bit across the colony. And the reason for that is as we grow, I want to avoid the possibility of, say, like an asteroid impact coming in and destroying our entire power generation in a single shot. So if we start building generators here and there to keep things running, I think it'll make us future-proof in a way. It is a lot of polymers that they need, so it makes sense to buy more. And a few electronics. Cool. We're spending all our money, but that's okay. It's a little bit of an expansion period. We've still got 99 rare metals to be able to export, so we've got plenty of funding. We just have to get it back to Earth. Nice. They are really moving those polymers a lot quicker than I expected. Here comes the last polymer for the one generator. And it's going up.
Crop failure reported.
I'm a little bit concerned about the crop failure thing and how frequent we're getting crop failures. May have to look into that here in a little while. See, now we've got more generator power. Eliminate another 2 wind.
Funding received.
Actually, let's just go ahead and eliminate the wind farm altogether. And this is the day that officially Bristol goes Sterling. So no more wind power for us. No more unreliable wind. We're stuck with the tried and true Sterling generators, and we've got both of our new ones online. Excellent. We've got polymers on the way from Earth. And how many jobs do we have? So let's bring some people to Mars. No tourists, that's our rule. Engineer, geologists, just making sure. Yep, I think that'll be good for now.
Research complete.
All right, biome engineering is done. And now we're working on Martian education. We're going to start seeing a couple of smaller research items come through because we're doing things that are going to enhance our colony's overall happiness. So we're doing things that's going to improve the quality of life for our colonists. So you're going to see things like Martian education and social media and a lot of the things that just kind of generally make people happy. We're going to focus on those a little bit going forward because a lot of the major stuff that we needed to get going has been done. So let's see here. Trying to look around and kind of see what we want to do. I don't want to research trains anymore because we don't use those. Oh, there it is. Waste rock. Yeah, the waste rock liquefaction. Okay, so we'll put that in the queue. It's not a super high priority item, but it is good to have. That's going to be a great piece of technology. So we can do something with all this waste rock we've got laying around here. So we've got a rocket that's almost here. And let's see. We've got a science building over here. We have nobody working in it, so that's fine. We won't add any more of those. Let's see what I wanted to add over here. I think we've got most of the things that I wanted. Do we have a school? We don't have a school, do we? School's a big thing, too. Will it fit over here? No? I think we took up the space. Okay. We'll wait because I think that we'll put a Martian university up here in the Overlook Dome. That might be a better option for us. We'll have more colonists arriving here pretty soon because we've got a lot of empty space for people to live. Now, granted, we do have a lot of people that have moved into kind of the habitat area. That's cool. Yeah, we've just kind of got a mix and match of... Oh! Rockets here. And here it comes. And we've got our... So this is our cargo rocket. And which means I probably should have landed it on the outer pad, but that's fine. And then our passenger rocket is 60% here. So we'll be seeing it shortly. And this one's bringing us more polymers and more... electronics.
Sector scanned.
So absolutely nobody is working at the polymers plant at the moment. Huh. That is really weird. Nobody's working in the machine parts factory either. But they're working on electronics. Nobody's working in the infirmary. And nobody lives here. So did this dome basically got abandoned is what it looks like. Yeah, nobody lives over here. Well, hopefully when our rocket gets here, some people will move in. That's really weird. I mean, is it because I took away some of the amenities? Maybe if I throw a grocery store back in there or something. There we go. And then something pretty. Let's see here. Something to beautify the place. Small fountain, maybe? Oh, we've got 3 different places around here. Oh, I've got another rocket in orbit. Let's land that baby. Okay. Well, at least we'll get our grocer back online here. All right, we've got 2 rockets on Mars, looking good. Welcome, 12 new people to Bristol. You guys, could someone please go work in the polymers plant?
Have arrived.
That would be nice. If one of you could please go work for polymers.
Crop failure reported.
Another crop failure. Ah, a little doggy. Doggies are a critical addition to Mars. See, a couple of dogs up here. Nice. Gotta have dogs on Mars. Dogs deserve to go into space with us. Cats, on the other hand, nah. Leave them here on Earth. Okay. Oh, is that rocket already ready to go?
Crop failure reported.
Still gathering exports. I guess it just means that it's refueled. I don't think I ever really paid attention to how specific that was. I didn't think it blinked until it was full. Okay, Martian education. So we have Mars University now. Do we have space for Mars University? Why, yes, we do. Mars University in the same building as the nursery. Wow, it's a little bit expensive to build that thing. Cost 15 electronics. But it'll be worth it in the end because it'll help to increase our colonist productivity and hopefully their happiness as well. So let's see what we're researching next. Martian-born adaptability. Oh, okay. So, Martian-born colonists adapt a little bit better to their surroundings than their counterparts. All right. Our rocket is fueled and stacked and ready to go. And this should bring us a solid 750 million. And we've got our rocket here that's being refueled and restocked. Looking good, guys. And the overlook is looking good as well with the new buildings and everything. Finally done. We've got people working in the amusement park. Now we've got people working in almost all of these buildings now. Excellent. Hey, let's check out our polymer situation here. So we got one person. Nobody at school. And still nobody has moved into... Nobody's moved into this dome, have they?
Crop failure reported.
It's a little weird. That crop failure is a concern. What's going on here? How can you have a crop failure
A
freaking
colonist has
week?
died.
What? What just happened there? Cause of death is extenuating circumstances. Did this dude just blow up my building? What happened to the space bar? There's some kind of terrorist thing going on here. There's two of them. Couple of them. Extenuating circumstances. Not appropriate to be blowing up my space bar. Sorry. We gotta put it back. It's critical.
Sector scanned.
Got a bunch of people working out. Life on Mars is good, man. Work out, enjoy yourself. What we want, we can get down here and just hang out with them, watch them play basketball. Get some serious airtime on Mars too, I'm sure. All right, so the space bar was destroyed by unknown forces. We lost 3 colonists, apparently, to extenuating circumstances. That's really weird. So we're missing half of an electronic. Oh, there it is. Okay, we got it. And over here we need metals. 1 more metal, and then we'll be able to fix the space bar. We got plenty of metal laying around. 799 of that stuff. Although it looks like we might need more electronics here soon. And our rocket is fueled and ready to go. And so that's 3 or 4 more loads of rare metals that we've shipped off to Earth just in this episode alone. So that's pretty impressive. We've got our mega engineering done, which we're not going to start building the dome this episode. We probably will start on the next one. Mars University is done. Wow, that has a heavy maintenance cost. 3? Wow, 3 electronics to run that? I think people seem to be enjoying the new tube system, though. And a pretty quick connection between the domes, not having to walk out on the surface.
Crop failure reported.
Again? Wheatgrass. It's wheat for some reason. It keeps coming up failure.
Funding received.
Ah, another 750. That's probably why this exploded. We have no there's some people here hanging out in the space bar, enjoying themselves. Glad you guys could come out, enjoy your afternoon. Please be aware that this building was previously blown up, and it's probably because the tower here is empty. We're hoping we'll get some cops to take that position, but so far I don't think they want to work in a dome with a nursery. I wouldn't either, so I don't really blame them. Hey, we got renegades that stole something. So we're missing, we got 4 renegades in this dome? Okay. We are missing enforcers in some of these places. That's what's going on. And we've got employment
Resources
issues.
are low.
Okay. Are we making those or not? Yeah, that's not going to be enough. So let's do this. So we're going to do it again. Passenger rocket. No tourists allowed on Mars. We need botanists. And we need police. So officer. 12 of 12. No tourists. Launch. And then a cargo rocket filled with electronics. And a couple of polymers. that actually should make us good for a little bit, because I don't think we're pending any other... Yeah, we don't have anybody working polymers now. What in the world? But then again, it kind of makes sense. We don't have anybody living over here. They've like completely abandoned this this dome. I guess it might be far out of the way. I don't know. Like, it's just not the place to be. This is the area of the colony to be, especially this place. And then the overlook. A lot of people like living up here. Except nobody wants to work at this farm. And of course, the archaeology spire would be full. And not like this, so occasionally the windows will open up and you can see the people. Well, if I can get my camera over there. Whoops. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to do it because my camera's being weird. There we go. You can actually see the people working inside their little apartments. It's kind of cool. Sol 127. Wow. We have come a long way. And if you're tuning in, this is the first time you've ever watched one of these for me, and you're tuning in and you're going, wow, that's not a very big colony for 127 days. Well, part of it is the reason that it used to be bigger. And as we've developed new technologies and discovered new things, we've actually torn down quite a bit. We used to have an extensive support network through here and some refineries and other things that were supporting the colony, and a lot of that stuff is gone. There's a couple of remnants of things like lined out here, but this was all active. So we've kind of gotten to a point where our technology is so good that we don't have to be like this sprawling metropolis to sustain ourselves. Now we are going to definitely start building our megadome over here on the other side. That's a major goal. Like, that has been a goal probably since halfway through this playthrough at this point, when we kind of discovered that
sector scan.
There are resources over here. And once we get the megadome built, we'll have access to additional water, additional concrete. So it's almost like a new beginning over here on the opposite side here. There's just so much for us to explore and for us to collect. And so this is going to be a really awesome place to put our kind of our capital dome, I guess you could call it. We still don't have anybody working polymers. Okay. But that's okay. We've got plenty of polymers in storage, and we really need electronics, but we've got electronic parts coming via one of the rockets. Our 2 rockets are about to arrive, just in time for us to finish for the day. We will be starting the megadome in the next episode. So this was just kind of to reinforce ourselves, get some things working, get some more people out here so that we can boost our production. There's 1. And there's 2. We've got 2 rockets arriving. New colonists and new supplies have arrived, and that is where we are going to call it a day here at Bristol. We've added a few new buildings. We finally got our 0G fun park installed, and we built Mars University over here. It already has a bunch of people going, so that's cool. And so when we lost the space bar to some kind of strange event, which I'm going to consider to be an act of terrorism, given that we've got 4 renegades living in one of the nearby domes. So they would have easy access to that area of the colony. So hopefully some of the people that are arriving will take up residence in one of those domes and activate the observation posts and be able to stop some of that stuff. So, but we'll have to wait and see what happens next. Hey everybody, I'm Commander Exorcist. Thanks for hanging out with me. Take care, fly safe, and I will see you out there. Good night, everybody.